The model that you employ is a little bit unique, but tell me, because scaling that much, you have to have, like you said, processes and people in place to allow you to do that. So you really are treating the farm as a business. You have people in specific roles to help that grow and adapt. How did you decide to, add in a CFO, for example, or have specific roles and peoples in those roles?
So, I mean, I'd have to go way back. I have a really simple business philosophy and it's pretty hillbilly, but I think business is just a three-legged stool and your business is the seat. And then the three legs are just time, brains, and money. And so you can't really have any of those legs any shorter than the other. The stool starts to tip, right? So money, everyone understands. If you have bad cash flow and bad equity, business doesn't work. So then the other one is time and brains. And brains, though, is really just people. So find people that are way better than you at a whole bunch of jobs and give them a good location on your team and pay them well to do it, right? And then time is our most important asset. So there's only a few ways to buy time, and one, that's with people, because you only have an allocated amount of people. And I always like to joke you can buy time with planes, but they're pretty expensive. But it all started with that philosophy. So then I go to a coach in Toronto called Strategic Coach, and it's a group of entrepreneurs, and I kind of found that all issues are the same in every business, and really kind of came up with the philosophy that I was always just going to find really good people to join our team, and then we'd go find the work after. And that included, I hired my COO when I was 71 or 7,200 acres, right? Way before anybody would have thought I should have one. And if anybody knew what I paid him at the time, they'd have called me a lunatic, right? But at the same time, he was here with us when we grew from 7 to 16,000. So he was at full stride by the time we went from 16 to 30. He was completely in charge basically of all HR and day-to-day operations. And I was able to work on strategy and purchasing and, mission and vision and capital and all the stuff I needed to work on. And kind of did the same thing with Evan, who's my CFO. I mean, I hired him probably way before I needed a CFO. I mean, I'm a chartered accountant, so I'm a farm with two CPAs on staff. And then the first people that Evan got to work for him, he trained at the accounting firm. So we're pretty deep in technical knowledge. But we filled that time with some really good consulting clients that we can provide value to, but also we can learn a lot from. And then obviously launched Farmer Coach, which allows us to once again share curriculum or education on mistakes we've made and templates we've made. But at the same time, we get to learn from the industry and learn from data to make us better too. So I would say it's just that philosophy of when you have a chance to hire good people, you just hire them and then find work. And I think in agriculture, we do that opposite a lot of times. We find the work or we expand, and then we hire warm bodies and then wonder why we're frustrated.